Hi, Precious. Hi. You're still wet. Yeah, looking so spiffy, so handsome. Look at you. Yeah, you're gonna go to sleep for a little while. Hmm? You like being in here with the dogs? They keep you company? Hmm? Oh, it's okay. Precious is about a year to a year and a half years old. I think, or two, I think at the most, because when we found him about a year ago, he was a baby. And about 2 months later, he started turning into an adult and all his feathers started shedding. And I thought he was sick. But needless to say, he wasn't. And he was turning into an adult male, which we thought he was a female because he didn't have a ring around his face or his neck or anything. He was just a bright, beautiful green color. So when his dark markings started coming in, that's when we knew we had a boy, right? So we kept his name Precious because he's very precious to us. And we've never had a bird. We never thought about having a bird. So when my son Jacob found him outside and wanted to bring him home and keep him, we tried to find the owners. We did everything we could to try to find who he belonged to. And he just kept flying to my son when my son was outside and wouldn't leave him alone. So we kept him on our porch and tried to find the owners. And after a week, we went and got a cage because we couldn't keep him on our porch any longer without a cage. So he's ours now, and we love him so much, and we're learning so much about birds and love and how much love and affection they have. And I learned that those white little feathers that he was just messing with, that's like a blanket to him. And he's pulling them out and cleaning them because we're here in Tampa, Florida, and it's about 80 degrees today. And the warmer it gets now, the more he's pulling them out. So I learned that he's taking out some of his blanket there. Right, Precious? Yeah, you know what you're supposed to do. Yeah. He does talk. He says a lot. I am trying to teach him more words, but he picks up on what he wants to say. But he's cute. He's really cute. I would say if you want an Indian ringneck, they're full of love, but a ton of work. They do make a big mess, so you are cleaning all day, which is okay if you want to clean. And I do let him fly around the house. He takes a nap in the afternoon in his cage, and then he comes out for the rest of the day. And I have different places that he can land and fly around because we do have 3 dogs, rescue dogs. But most of the time they're nice to him, but they can't ever get him, which is good. They're small, small dogs. But I won't ever get his wings cut because he's got to be able to defend himself and get away, just in case. But most of the time somebody's always home, so we're well aware of the bird and the dogs and what's going on. Right? I'm talking about you. Yeah, you're so handsome. Yes. Do you want to say something? No, you're busy cleaning? Yeah. Look at those beautiful feathers. Yeah. Birds are very clean, so their cage needs to be cleaned up every day. I don't take it apart, but I do change the bottom where I have paper, and I do wipe down the cage parts where he's on, where I just wanted to stay nice and clean for him, because he does eat his apple in the cage, and I don't want him to be on a dirty rack there. He loves apples. He eats an apple slice every day, and once in a while he'll munch on some lettuce, but he loves cucumbers, all kinds of vegetables, every fruit. He's not too crazy about blueberries, but he likes watermelon, and he'll try anything that we're eating pretty much. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You're special. Yeah. My goodness, you're really getting in there, aren't you? Yeah. He just took a shower, so I guess he's getting all the water off his feathers. If I take a shower and he lands on my shoulder, he'll be in my hair, getting the water off. They definitely need a lot of attention and time. They want to be right with you, part of the family. He rides around on my shoulder, all of our shoulders. He's happy to see everyone when they come home. He flies to them and greets them. Yeah, they definitely want to be right where you are. So this is my lamp in my bedroom, and he decided he liked that lamp, and the dogs are in here sleeping, so he just flies in and wants to stay here with them. Precious, you're doing a good job there. Yeah, you are. Getting yourself looking all nice for the camera. Yeah? Can you say something? Can you say hi, Coco? Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Where's Coco? No, you don't want to talk? Too busy? Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Hi, Precious. What you doing? Can you say something? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? No? All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.